In the remote wilderness of Alberta, Canada, a young wilderness medic named Eli Harper lived in a solitary wooden cabin nestled among towering pines and mist-covered hills. Each morning, Eli walked the forest trails, finding comfort in the stillness of nature. One morning at dawn, the sun barely peeking through the fog, Eli heard a piercing cry echo through the valley, not a bird or coyote, but a desperate, wounded howl. He froze. The sound pulled him deeper into the forest. Stepping over twisted roots and through damp underbrush, Eli came upon a haunting scene in a small clearing. A large female grey wolf, her leg caught in a brutal iron trap. Blood stained her fur, and her chest rose and fell in laboured breaths. Her amber eyes were filled with terror, not aggression. Eli instinctively moved closer, but the wolf bared her teeth and growled, too scared to trust, too weak to flee. Then he noticed something that shook him even more, her swollen teats. She had cubs. Somewhere in the forest, tiny lives were waiting for a mother who might never return. With his pulse racing, Eli dropped his gear and knelt slowly. He spoke softly, not in words, but in tone. With a makeshift cloth, he calmed the wolf's trembling body and examined the trap. It was twisted and rusted shut. After minutes of struggle, he used a flat rock and a survival tool to snap the lock. The jaws sprang open. The wolf collapsed from exhaustion. Eli didn't hesitate. He wrapped her in a tarp and carried her through the forest back to his cabin. He disinfected her wound, stitched the tear, and left her to rest by the fireplace. The following morning, she hadn't moved, but her breathing had steadied. Driven by instinct and urgency, Eli tracked the wolf's faint paw prints and after hours of searching, found a small den under a fallen tree. Inside were 3 whimpering wolf pups, cold and weak. Gently, he wrapped them in his jacket and carried them back home. The reunion was quiet but profound. The mother, too tired to stand, let out a faint whine. The pups nestled into her belly, and for the first time since the rescue, Eli saw peace in the wolf's eyes. Days passed. Eli brought raw meat, water, and care. He slept nearby, always alert, but somehow comforted. Then, one dusky evening, while gathering firewood, Eli returned to find a full pack of wolves standing near his cabin. He froze, fearing the worst. But the mother wolf, now strong enough to stand, stepped forward and gave a low whine. The pack didn't attack. Instead, they surrounded her and her pups and looked at Eli, not with hostility, but understanding. One wolf, possibly the alpha, brushed against Eli's leg before turning away. By morning, they were gone. The clearing was silent again. Only footprints and memories remained. Though Eli never saw them again, he knew something had changed. Somewhere out in that vast wilderness, there was a wolf pack that remembered the man who showed mercy, and a mother who once turned her head, just once, to say thank you.
Thank you for watching till the end. Please like and subscribe to support us.